Chosen ones, you are not your circumstances, family. See, a lot of the times in our lives, we we tend to close our mind off to better opportunities and a better way of life. So you have to understand everything starts within your mind. It starts with your mindset. That saying that a lot of people who were in tune with themselves have said, this quote, the quote is, what you think as a man think, so shall he become. So whatever you think about is what you are going to manifest. And you have to understand you are constantly projecting and creating your own reality every single day, whether you know it or not. And it starts up here. So you have to be strong minded to reprogram your mind and stay in the current present moment. Don't think about the past too much or the future too much because it's all happening now. What you're doing is all happening now. It's all in your current moment right now. Your past and your future is happening right now. So I'm here to tell you that a lot of times the chosen ones, we have been through hell, right? And we come from the harshest possible background that you can think of. And we come from harsh environments. So a lot of the times we seen people that were older than us crash out in their lives, and we both came from the same backgrounds, and we seen our elders, we seen, you know, friends who may have been younger than us, or family members who were older than us, friends who were older than us. We saw them crash out because in their minds they weren't mentally strong enough to create their own mindset to get out of whatever difficult situation that they were in. See, chosen ones, a lot of people in your life that you knew ended up dead or in jail or on hard drugs simply because they didn't have a strong enough mindset to be able to change their environment and change their lives and level up their lives. See, what I mean by you are not your circumstances is a lot of the times, even though it looks like our lives are currently maybe bad or we currently may be going through tough times, that doesn't mean that that's going to be your life forever. And that doesn't mean that your circumstances define you because your circumstances doesn't define you at all. It's what you do with the circumstances that you have. It's the mindset that you develop to get you out of out of those circumstances and out of those harsh environments that you may be in or that you may be living in. See, a lot of people in your life, chosen ones, they fell victim to their environment. See, they felt like they had to grow up and adapt to their environment and stay in their environment, their harsh environment, their environment of lack and not having the ability to have access to certain things and certain knowledge. So they felt like, okay, well, if this is where I live, if this is where I come from, and this is what I'm experiencing, then I have to be okay with that and accept that and stay in it. Whole time, chosen ones, you said, I've seen how the people before me acted, I've seen where their lives went, and that's not somewhere I want to go. See, you said, I'm not going to hop into no gang activity. I'm not going to sell no dope. I'm not going to go to jail for murder or for doing something illegal. I'm not going to be strung out on drugs because I'm not mentally strong enough to sit in and sit in whatever I'm going through and plan to get up out of it and take action towards it. And I'm not going to take drugs to escape my horrific reality that I may be living in. See, the chosen one's lives was a nightmare, and oftentimes people want to be us without experiencing fully what we went through. We really came from the concrete jungle. We really came from the forest, fam. The enchanted forest. I'm gonna say that, the enchanted forest, not no regular forest. This is an enchanted forest, fam. But we still came out unscathed, unscratched, unharmed, and it's simply because of our mindset. It all starts in your mind, family. Your reality starts in your mind. Whatever you think about is going to be projected into your reality. So us as chosen ones, we were in harsh realities and we realized that, okay, I'm in this reality, but I'm going to identify the problem as to why I'm in this reality. Then I'm going to make a solution as to how I can get up out of it. And then after that, I'm going to take action towards it. And you did each and every single one of those things in that category. See, you identify, why am I in this position? Well, my parents wasn't financially responsible. My parents never really was good at handling money. My parents wasn't mentally strong enough to actually maintain and maintain and sustain a positive relationship with each other. So in return, there was a lot of bickering and fighting and arguing. People got kicked out, or people or they both separated, or maybe they didn't have the knowledge to be able to get their finances to a point where we can live a better lifestyle and drive a better vehicle, be in a better neighborhood, be able to be outside and walk freely and play freely and not have to worry about getting shot or getting snatched up, or you know all types of horrific things that you think about when you are in a very toxic and negative and low vibrational environment. See, you identify all of those problems and you created solutions in your head, and you said, well, I'm not going to be like the people in my bloodline before me that chose to stay in these negative and toxic environments. I'm not going to become docile. I'm going to take the pain, take the hurt, take the suffering that I've experienced, and I'm going to create something beautiful, not only to help me, but later on down the road, help others who may be in toxic and harsh and low vibrational parasitic environments, and show them, hey, just because you are in this environment does not mean that's where you're going to be at for life. And it's up to you to take the initiative to change your bloodline, to change the trajectory of your bloodline, to help your bloodline live on and be stronger, because you took the time to learn from your your elders before you and learn from your ancestors, like, hey, they didn't do these things right. Well, this is where I have to be great at. This is what I have to excel at. And once you started thinking like that, and once you started having that positive mindset, and you actually showed up every day and you were consistent with it, you were able to create a better life for yourself, a better reality for yourself. And now you are helping other people all around the world understand that it all starts in your mind. See, if you have a weak mind, you're going to have a weak and a low level of control over your own actions towards your future and towards your current reality and towards your health, towards your mental state. Because you are